All right, folks. So it is Monday, 4:30, and I got a couple of little things to do, and I'm gonna head to the house. John just left, and the nose is stopped up, but that's okay. I don't know if you can see it, the difference in the two colors. I don't know. We'll see when the video uploads if you can see it. But it's sitting here, looking through the phone. This looks very peanut buttery, and this looks yellow. And they are not, they're not a different color. They're the same color, same exact color out of the same bucket. But anyway, sitting here looks totally different. All right, folks, so we're going to talk about sanded grout caulk, or just grout caulk. You can get it without sand in it. But it is a grout caulking, and I use this on every tile job, and I do lots of tile jobs. I do lots of bathroom remodels. I'm going to go tomorrow and bid one. Or is that, I think it's tomorrow or Wednesday. Anyway, folks, so this is it. Now this one, every color grout, this company, what company is it? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, so you get this at Home Depot. So every color grout, this just so happens to be rolling fog, is what we used here. Every color grout, they have grout caulk. This is sanded grout caulk. And it's amazing. I love this stuff. Now, this gets used on my jobs to, of course, protect from water, but also because in the corners, of showers and floors and stuff like that, they tend to crack. The grout tends to crack. And so this, my friend, looks just like grout, but it is caulking, and it absolutely will not crack. I use it all the time, been using it for years. Now this is loose. I got to glue it in. I got to actually scoot it, put it in place, glue it in, and there'll be just a little crack here. We went and bought this. I matched the floor. John did it to come out perfect. And so what I will do is run a bead of that caulk in here. And this will move a teeny bit. This little threshold will move a teeny bit. It's actually a transition strip. Very, very little. And that caulk will flex right with it. And although I could have done this 2, 3, 4 different ways, I chose this way, and just come out good. Anyway, so we'll talk about the caulk in a minute. We'll let you see what we've got done here. It's Monday. We'll be finishing up here Tuesday, all except for the countertops. Somebody else will put those in, which we've got that scheduled and should be this week. But when they're done, we'll go up under there and finish out the plumbing. Same with the kitchen downstairs and the townhouse next door. So countertops, pressure washing, and the driveway. We got to bust out part of the driveway and re-pour it. That is the only thing that will be left at the end of the day tomorrow. And anyway, so there we are, folks. We're not putting a door in here. This will not have a door. It's just a piece of glass. And that turned out nice. Now this arm here, I'm going to see if I can find one in the morning that's about 4 inches longer. I don't think I'll be able to. But I was going to bring this out, put it up in the ceiling and drop it down. But folks, I didn't want to take a chance of it freezing. And although I could have slanted the arm and kept it from freezing, I just didn't want to take the chance. And once I finish a job, folks, it is a very, very seldom that I have to come back for anything. And I sure don't want to come back for a frozen pipe. Anyway, so all of this has been done with the grout caulk. It's not quite dry. But you see there, that's not going to crack. Now, I had grout in there, but then I covered it again with a thick bead of grout caulk. Once that's totally dry, it'll match the grout perfectly. Got to set the toilet tomorrow as well. But I go along all of the corners with that. Now it seals it off good. There's already grout back there, but it seals everything, double seals, make sure no water gets back there, and then it doesn't crack. Same here with this corner. All the corners, even at the top where it touches the ceiling, because you get a little movement in the ceiling and your grout will crack. All of this, all the corners here, this has all been done. And that's it. It is just some good stuff. I love this stuff. Okay, so a lot of times on these jobs, some of these tile jobs I do, there's no bullnose, or at least sometimes the folks don't like the bullnose. And so a lot of times what I'll do is when they have a door, I will bring that door out to here I will put the door here and butt the tile to it. And I will seal that off super good. That way there's no leaks, period. And but the door will be here, boom, and so you won't see the edge of the tile in that case. But as you can see, there's no door here. So anyway, I wouldn't have done it that way on this one. I wanted to do this one different. So what I did here was today I ran a bead of caulk up against the wall. It's a good thick bead. Now when this dries tomorrow, I will be back in here. I'll have a wet finger. That means I'll have a wet rag with me, keep my finger wet. I'll run a bead of caulk all the way over to the edge of the tile and cover this up. And then I'll take my wet finger and smooth it out. And it will look like just a nice, straight, even bead of grout along there. Look good, look just like grout, but it'll be caulking, and so it'll never crack. Anyway, that is it, folks. Things are looking good here. Looking good. I've got this thing silicone tight, all the edges and all. We'll see how it works out. I believe if she keeps the shorter arm, that she's not going to have much splash out to here. If we do a 4-inch longer, it may cause a little bit of splash out there, but it'll definitely be more convenient to not be up against the wall when you're taking a shower. Although that's that head's movable. Anyway, that is it, folks. This is some amazing stuff. I like the sanded. Get it at Home Depot. It is some awesome stuff. Custom building products. So custom. Anyway, that is it. We'll see you, folks.